I fell to the ground. Fell to the ground. Fell to the ground like this. Fell to the ground. I tell you what, my grandfather, I saw him worship God. He is from China. Yeah, my grandfather, he is from China. He knows how to lie his dead. He knows Kung Fu. So I've been taught Kung Fu. You know what he told me this, one thing. He said like this, when you pray to God, make sure you bow down. That's what he said. Bow down. I'm going to take off my glasses. Bow down. And you know what? Your head has to be in the ground. That's what he said. Has to be like this. Has to be in the ground. And then, to make the God hear your prayer, you have, when you go, one time, two times, make sure your head, when you face the ground, it can be here. So you go like this. Go like this. 3 or 4 times. And then until you split. That is my grandfather. That's how you show reference to the God. And I believe when the emperor do that, he will do the same thing. He will, bow down. And then on the day of sacrifice, he wash his face, he wash his hands, and the incense will be burned. You saw that all the 4 incense will be burned. There's a lot of incense, a lot of incense. And then, before that happens, on the day, he will sing. He will what a song, couple of songs. Right? Yeah, couple of songs he will sing. And then a couple of things, they actually sing about 20 or 12 songs, I don't remember. So then his song is Kushanti. This is one of the songs. He said like this, Lord T, which is Tien, also Tien. When you separate the yin and the yang, when you separate the heaven and earth, yin and yang represent heaven and earth, your creative work has begun. You did produce all spirit, the 7 elements. They are beautiful and brilliant light lit up the circular sky and square earth. All things were good. In the creation, all things were good. Is that the similar Genesis say? When you created, all good. Yeah? I, your servant, thank you fearfully. And while I worship, present this memorial to you, O King, calling you sovereign God. So this is a song. I don't know, maybe the song with the what is it called? The Chinese instrument, with God. Boom, boom, bang, bang. But this is how it's song, right? Another one, you have promised us to hear us, for you are our Father. Study all religions. Is there anything called God is the Father? It's only Christian called God is our Father. And Chinese people who are back then know that God is our Father. Alright? I, your child, do an unenlightened and unable to show forth my beautiful feelings. I thank you that you have accepted our pronouncement. Honorable is your great name. With reverence we spread out these gems and filth, and as swallow rejoicing in the spring and praise your abundant love. Amazing, isn't it? So Guaran called Santi our Father. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Taoism and Buddhism didn't fix that, right? But God of the ancient China, the Guaran back then say, the Lord of heaven, Santi is our Father. Alright, so you know what, and then they have a blood sacrifice. Oh, first before that, after they sing a song and all the thing, and you know what, the animals that have to go through this gate. It's called gate of hell. Because what? Because they believe, the emperor is a Wang King, when they first they believe, he believed that all the sins of the people of China, of Guaran, will be transferred to this animal. And the animal has to go to this gate of hell before they become sacrificed to God. Roman, is it similar with something? Is it similar? When the Israelites in the Moses, and there's a bull, is that a red bull or not red bull? There's a bull, and they will lay hands on the animals, so then the sin, the high priest, the sin of all the Israelites will be transferred to this animal, and then they will be cut. one in the west, the Israelites, Moses doing that, and then this one, one emperor, one king doing that. Can you see at the same time? At the same time. And you know what? The emperor, only emperor is the one that make a sacrifice. The emperor becomes the high priest. In 1 Peter says, you are a royal priesthood. We learn from the Bible, but back then, modern, the ancient China know that emperor also a priest. So when you heard about there's a king, there's a priest, there's a prophet, it was fulfilled by them. And what there's the Son of Heaven. You believe that we are descendants. So one believes that we are descendants of heaven. Right? Not like Mr. Bean just jumped from heaven. But they believe that this is correct. Similar to what the Bible says. Alright? Okay, so they are in the west, this is on the east, right? They are in the west, this is on the east. When the west met east, that's called a market city. So you know, right? Yeah. Market city, the west met east. Alright. Anyway, go back to the east. They were in the west, this is on the east. If something happened in the earth, will the people know? Something catastrophic happen, Will people feel it? Will know? Okay. In Matthew chapter 2, verse 1 to 2, you don't have to, it's about Jesus born. Jesus born, right? Before Jesus born, what is a star? What is a star? A star. When Jesus was born, it's not exactly 0 BC or 0 AD, right? It was about plus or minus 3 years. So because the calendar system was introduced by one of the kings. So, but the Bible scholars believe it's about plus or minus. So when there's a star, when people refer to a star, how come the star? You can follow a star. You cannot, right? You cannot follow a star. Right, star is just, right? And the planets are moving. But when we're talking about star, it's something that's actually in the sky. Right? It's in the sky. And what has happened? People believe that there was a star. It's a comet. Because you can follow a comet, then you can follow a comet. A falling star. Like comet is called a falling star, isn't it? It's like a star, So that's a comet. That's what people believe. It's a comet. Right. Back then, so the Matthew chapter 2 verse 1 to 2 say that there is a wise man from the east. Yeah? From the east. This is on the west, this is from the east. There is a wise man from the east. Who are they? Do you think, in the moment, when you go to the Chinese, when you go to the Christmas celebration, they dress like Mesopotamian men, like Israel and all with that, Maybe they should change. Maybe now they should change that it's actually a Chinese people. Alright. Now, in the ancient Chinese record, there is written like this. In the second month of the second year of Changping, the comet was out of Altair. Altair was a star. That's what another star. For more than 70 days. It is said, comets appear to signify the old being replaced by a new. Altair, the sun, the moon, and the 5 stars are in movement to signify the beginning of a new epoch, a new time. The beginning of a new year, a new month, and a new day is what is called 0 AD. You know what I mean? So the Chinese people saw this, stars, and they were saying, the Altair, and basically, when people do the second month of the second year and all those of Changping, this is one of the times. It can be pinpointed around 4 to 5 BC. Right? So as he said, the comet appeared to signify the old being replaced by the new, the born of the king. The Chinese people know that this star is not the same star. This is something that do it. And I have to, this one is written, is very important. Very important, it was written. So the comet was sighted, right? There's a sun in heaven. Do you know back then? How many read the Romance of Three Kingdoms, Three Kingdoms, Three Kingdoms, There's诸葛亮,诸葛亮, you know.